everyone, welcome back to our DVC cooking show. Guess what? We have a name now. So this is actually going to be called Bring Disney Home from now on. This is a bit of a brainchild between me and Pete, some ideas we've been kicking around for a few months at this point, and we're kind of pivoting a little as we go through all this. Some of these might be things, maybe they're geared more towards actually doing at home. This is something that you really loved at the park and you want to start making it at home. Or maybe it's something that you really wanted to try and it just wasn't that good. And so you're gonna remake it at home, but you're gonna make it better. Or in a lot of cases, we are here still in a DVC villa, things that you can cook in your DVC villa, wherever you are, bringing the magic to you in some way, shape, or form. So we are here at Disney's Riviera Resort. We're in a 1-bedroom villa. And today we are going to be doing, as requested, the pot roast from Liberty Tree Tavern. Before we do that, just a reminder that this video and all the other videos we produce, brought to you by Dreams Unlimited Travel. They are experts at making the perfect Disney, Universal, Disney Cruise Line vacation happen for you. If you have anything that you need, please reach out to our agents. You'll get a free no obligation quote, you'll get world-class support, and you pay no extra money. Also, the world of DVC, of course. That would be dvcresalemarket.com, dvcrentalstore.com, and monerafinancial.com. If you have any needs with making some DVC happen for you or for someone else in your family, please reach out to them. They'll get it done for you. That being said, yes. So we had a viewer comment on our Brown Betty video from a few weeks ago and said, could you do the roast from Liberty Tree Tavern? And I was like, oh, that would take a few hours, but we did it. And we're doing it. So we're gonna get in the kitchen and I'm gonna be honest, we've already done it at this point. We're recording the intro now and I cannot get the smell out of my head or the taste out of my mouth. This is a really good one. Let's go. The recipe for the pot roast is actually published online. I believe her name is Karen McClintock. She is a public relations manager in food and beverage. She's actually provided this recipe to someone and we found it and we're gonna try to stick to it as much as possible. Now, with the pot roast, your mileage may vary. There are some a little more official websites out there that insist you can do it completely on your stock pot, completely on your stove in 40 minutes. That is technically true. However, that's gonna give you sliced pot roast. We're not doing it that way. As I said, bring Disney home. We're actually bringing this one to you. This is something you can comfortably do at home. We're not saying come and do this on vacation because this is gonna take around 4 hours to do and we are going all the way into it. So the first thing you're gonna want to do is pat your roast dry. This should be a beef shoulder and should be clearly labeled. We got ours, as we get everything, from Publix, and Publix can actually deliver your stuff to you as well, just a reminder. And then get a bit of oil on your hands, a bit of oil on the roast, and rub that in before you put salt and pepper on every side. On every side. That is 6 sides of that thing. You want to do that a little earlier if you can. Have your meat coming as close to room temperature as possible, and then you will heat your stock pot on the stove. Put, what do we want? 4 tablespoons of oil in there, and let that get hot because you're going to be searing that roast. You're not so worried about color here. You just want to get everything locked in. So you're not going to be doing it for too long on each side. Just get it seared, get it a little brown, and pull it out and put it on a plate. At this point then, you will put a full stick of butter into your stock pot. That is going to absorb everything. While your meat is coming up to room temperature, get your veggies chopped. That's gonna be your carrots, your celery, your onions, your garlic. Get all that chopped up, your thyme as well, and just put it in that bigger mixing bowl. You'll see how we did it here in the villa. And that will all go in the stock pot together when the time comes. But be sure that you get that done first. Once that's all good to go and you've got it prepared, this is how things get a little nice and easy because you're just one step in the next one. So get 4 tablespoons of oil into that stock pot, and get it hot. And then you are going to be searing your roast. Not very long. You're not looking for a lot of color. You just want to get it locked in on all sides. Again, on all sides. So just get it seared, nice and hot, pull it out and put it on a plate to the side, and then your butter goes in to start cooking those vegetables. So cook them up quite a bit, maybe even put the lid on, give yourself some steam to help the process moving along a little bit. And then you are going to add your flour in, and this is going to start what is going to become a fantastic gravy if you do it right. So just stir it in. If you've done this without vegetables, you know it as a roux. If you need a gluten-free option, you can go 1-to-1 on this and it's no problem, whatever you like. And just get that done just until it's cooked. You don't want to burn this flour, and with the vegetables, it is more likely to burn. After that, you will add in 6 cups of beef broth. It is quite a lot, but it is what you need. And then 1 cup of Burgundy wine. Let's talk about wine for a second, shall we? Burgundy does not describe the color of your wine. Burgundy actually refers to the region that the grapes are grown. In this case, it's actually specific to French wine, the region of Burgundy in France. You're going to get, for the most part, either Pinot Noir or Chardonnay. So if you've gone on another recipe and said, well, it said Burgundy, so we put a Merlot in, or we put a Cabernet. I mean, you can do whatever wine you want, but if you're going to stick true to the recipe, go grab yourself a Pinot Noir. We didn't bother too much with it. We grabbed one of the cheaper ones from Publix, $8-9, and that was okay, right? Get that all mixing together, and you're good. Once that's all done, you're going to take your roast and put it back in to the pot and just kind of get it nice and nestled in there. If you haven't already heated your oven to 350, because Ben forgot to tell you to do it earlier, get your oven up to 350. It's okay for your meat to sit in there, you know, while it gets up there. Once it is, be sure that you've got either your middle rack pulled out or that rack put as far low as possible, and go ahead and put your stock pot with the lid on directly into the oven and shut that thing up for 3 to 4 hours. You don't have much to do. I mean, you want to start checking it at 3 hours probably, if you've got a 3-pound roast like we did.
Want to name it?
Want to name it? What did we name it again?
Beulah.
Beulah. We named our roast Beulah. Anyway, Beulah was 3 pounds, 3 ounces. And now she's less. But anyway, yeah, 3 to 4 hours. Once you get to that 3rd hour, start checking every 15 to 30 minutes. Once it's fork tender, and I guess you can decide what that is, I want there to not be so much give before I decide to pull that thing out. Pull it out, put it on top of your stove, and admire the work that you didn't even have to do, because it was in there for 3 to 4 hours and you were just hanging out or chasing your kids or whatever it is that you've had to do for this 3 to 4 hours. And that is it. You should be able to pull apart your pot roast with a couple of forks, not slice it like you would have done if you cooked it. No offense, if you cook it in 40 minutes, you want sliced pot, that's okay. I'm just saying, not in my house. You can do it, it's okay. Just look at this. Look at this, okay? And what we did to get the vegetables the way that we've been able to present them is just took the bigger mixing bowl we have here in the villa underneath a strainer and just poured the stock pot directly in. That bottom bowl is going to catch most of the gravy. You can do whatever you want with that gravy. To be honest, you don't really need it. So use it for something else. Or if you're a gravy fiend, then use it. Use it all you want. But you let that swirl around the colander. Be patient with it. Eventually, you're going to get a nice vegetable gravy chowder stew. And it's really good.
It's really good.
It's really good. Or at least it looks good. But we're gonna find out, aren't we? Maybe a spoiler alert. And that's it. That's it. Present it however you want to. Dish it out however you want to. You've got choices. And here in the villa, we've got an easy way to store everything. At home, you've got whatever you've got. But that's enough talk. We're pretty hungry. So let's see how we did. Let's see what this turned out like.
All right, so let me start off by saying that I would never order pot roast as a thing. I'm pretty weirded out by most meat. It needs to be like hamburger or grilled chicken breast and be completely, lean. Knowing that this looks lean, and it looks delicious. So I'm gonna try it. And it fell right off the thing. I'm gonna take a smaller piece. Let's see if I can just get a small piece here without going crazy. Hold on. Oh my God. Okay, I could already smell that it's delicious. You can just smell it. But let's try this. It's really tender. It does taste just like Liberty Tree. Again, I wouldn't order it, but when I'm sitting at the family style for Liberty Tree, yeah. And these vegetables, which really is like a soup here, or I should say like a chowder. Okay. That together, yeah, I just need a piece of Italian bread, and that would be the most complete meal in the world. I think we have bread over there that I'm gonna go steal. This is really good. I'm sorry, I'm having more. You can film all you want. You gotta try this.
I'm not used to trying my own stuff on camera. Usually I just let the other people eat it and then, you know, pop up at the end, but I'm really happy that I'm doing it. And yeah, let's go to this stuff that you were talking about. Good Lord. Okay. You know what? This actually makes me think of the Brown Betty video that we did. That was from day one of the Liberty Tree Tavern, and there was one of you commenters, one of you viewers requested the roast. And thank you so much for doing that, because we wouldn't be here without you. Holy cow. In that video, Drake talked about how he needed to like get up from the table and sink into the couch. And that is how I feel right now. And whether you're doing this at home, because this takes a few hours, or I guess maybe you've had a chill day in your resort, and this has just been in the oven for 3 or 4 hours and you've done whatever you're doing. This is a lot more relaxing than the Liberty Tree Tavern that can get so loud. I mean, I love it in there. It's so cool, but this is just you and your family. And if you're here at Disney, let me tell you how amazing this room has smelled for like 4 hours. And if you're at home, this could be something really special for you to do for the holidays. This could be something that you start making at home because you have the recipe now and you've seen that this is actually pretty achievable. Whew. We got work to do to finish this. And we're gonna need some help. But yeah, we're happy, I think. All right, so that is gonna do it. We are melted into the floor. We're not moving for a while, I don't think. And that's fine, because we don't have to. If you liked this video, please hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel. It really helps me out, really helps us out. Were those fireworks?
Yep. That's the finale.
That's the finale. Well, there you go. What was I saying? Yes, if you've liked this, please hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Leave some comments. What else would you like to see us do? What's something that you'd really like to bring home for your family and start cooking? Have we started a tradition for you? Please let us know. If you need anything from me personally, again, I am a local baker in Orlando. My email will be provided in the show notes below, havenbakeryllc@gmail.com. Thank you so much to those of you who have already reached out. I am so happy to help in whatever way I can. But the whole team, we're going to be here. We're going to keep doing this. So let us know what you want to see, and we're going to be here doing it. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.